Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekly reading from July 1st through the 7th, 2024. This is for Gemini. Sorry for the last minute notice for the weekly. Something has come up that I really can't put off, and but I'm still available for personal readings, so no worries there. But still, I can't wait. We'll resume dailies on the 8th. This is your last shuffle. All right, so we have a creative endeavor. And we have milestone. So this to me looks like this is something that may occur or has already occurred, where it's saying that you finally reached a point where it's like you've tried everything that would work usually. So now you have to come up with a new way, a new strategy. This would say that you're going to have to really get creative and dig deep and come up with a new solution to some issue. You got to get yourself out of a situation. You can't think negatively. However, whatever the situation is, you may think quite negatively of it. And it's mostly because you may feel like you're stuck having to be the one to dig yourself or you and others out of a hole, out of a situation. You're going to have to be the one with the putting your head together to yourself. Twins, right? You're going to be the one. It's going to have to go Gemini to Gemini. Hey, twin type thing. And what can we do? You may receive some offer here or some invitation, and to go somewhere, go where someone is. You have to find a creative way to get there. With the Eight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Page of Cups. For some of you, that would be the energy with the creative endeavor. Like you're gonna have to find a creative way to get there. You're gonna have to find your own way there. Um, but this is speaking about some kind of situation that looks like you might be thinking negatively about. You may feel stuck or trapped, and a lot of it may be because you have to think of something quickly. You have to come up with a plan on your own. You have to mend fences, extend an olive branch, even though you're sad and disappointed and heartbroken about something. Milestone is the High Priestess and Three of Cups. So the milestone is that you normally are the type of person, no matter what goes on, that can still have fun in the middle of chaos. You could still have fun in the middle of anything, right? So the milestone would say to me that you would need to dig deep into that part of you that is still open to celebrate, very celebratory. But they're saying that there's a lot of sadness in this, and that may be casting a, a shadow or a pall over your situation. Very important that you act quickly to get out of to get out of that place, that funky spot where you're like, me, it's always me. Why do I have to extend the olive branch? Why do I have to, like, why is it that when someone does communicate with me, they're breadcrumby, like they're coming in with like they may say something nice, but their tone may be kind of like, I don't know how to take that. A loss would be the Devil and King of Wands. Some of you may lose respect for someone because of how they're communicating or how they're dealing with you, or the fact that you may feel alone and extending an olive branch, trying to get out of a situation you feel trapped in. The loss here would say that you've lost reverence for someone, respect. You're not as connected to them, right? If you've lost the Devil, the bond is not as strong because the Devil bonds. He chains you to something, So there may be a bond that is lost, respect for the bond, attraction. Some of you may be like, you know what? At one point I used to be very happy. I used to feel at home, and now I don't. So there's something about that going on. It could be a romantic interest in the middle of the week, that you're looking at them going, okay, I've already extended all that I could extend towards you, and now I'm you may feel very disconnected from this person, if that is the case, right? But it doesn't always have to be romantic. Status quo is the Queen of Swords and Page of Pentacles. So this tells me that this is a cycle where you are living and let live, and you want to see how someone really does act without you lording over them. Not that you lord over a person, but by the end of the week, you may be looking at this situation and going through this. There's a cycle where you're starting to see, if especially if you dig deep, right, and you tap into that side of you that doesn't allow heartbreak to interfere with your ability to have fun, to be lighthearted, to laugh, to smile, to still spend time with your friends and loved ones. If you're able to dig deep into that, by the end of the week, I'm seeing you seeing a situation as black and white, no bias, nothing. You would like to see how someone acts, someone that you have actually lost some level of bond, like a bond with. And it's something that you've lost due to this feeling stuck and stagnant in a negative place. The fact that you're in that spot to begin with may be the catalyst for you to like lose respect for them, or just something like you just don't feel the fire for them anymore like you used to. Whether this is romantic, platonic, whatever, it's like you may have felt like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to be around this person, and now you're looking at them like, now I want to see what you'd rather do. I'm going to give you your space. You do what you want to do. I'm going to cut my, like, I'm seeing someone who's kind of disconnected and who's like, I'm just going to watch you like I would watch a show and see what you do. Do you make any changes? What do you plan on doing? It's like you're learning or trying to figure someone out. And it is due to you not holding on to very heavy emotion. The heavy emotion is coming from the disappointment because you may love someone. But when you tap into the inner part of you, like we discussed, it's not that you don't love them anymore. You're disappointed to a degree to where you have lost a bond with them. And that's really what maybe you may be grieving, is that you've lost a certain level of a bond. But now you may be watching to see what they do. But at the same time, I see you feeling or planning a separation from energy. May not be just the person, but the energy that they're presenting in. You're disconnecting from it. Like, nah, that's not going to bond me with you. You acting this way or me being heartbroken over you is not going to, that's not the bond. We're not doing trauma bonds here. I'm not going to do that. I see that energy going on. Spirit wants you to tap into your happy thoughts this week. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Hang out with friends, kind of vibe. And see what someone would rather do, especially if they have you feeling like you're trapped. Let them, it's like, okay, go do your thing. I'm not holding you, but let me see what you do. So you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Capricorn, main signs. We also have Gemini or another Gemini, Libra or an Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio. Oh, you have all the signs here. Oh my goodness. All the signs are here, but the main signs are Pisces and Capricorn. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.